this week's Parsha, as opposed to all other weeks when I talk about what it says in the Parsha, this week I'm going to talk about what it actually doesn't say in the Parsha. It's a very interesting Parsha this week, Tetzaveh, that the only Parsha in the Torah from the beginning of Shemos, the beginning of the book of Exodus, till the end of Devarim, Deuteronomy, that does not contain Moshe's name, Moses' name, in the Parsha. And the Talmud explains the reason for this. He was a central character in this Parsha as well, but he's referred to with pronouns you, ve'ata, and so on and so forth. Why is it in this Parsha that he's not mentioned? Says the Talmud, because we learn after the story with the golden calf that Moshe had given God an ultimatum. And he told God, if you forgive the Jewish people, fine, and if not, take me out of your book. And the truth of the matter was that God ultimately forgave the Jewish people. But because Moshe had issued such a harsh ultimatum, the threat, or rather the ultimatum that he said did not go in vain, and he was taken out of at least one section, one parsha in the Torah, and that is Parsha's Tetzaveh. And this teaches us a great lesson, because after all, many times we sometimes treat our speech casually, and we throw out words, and we throw out expressions, especially in societies of free speech. And we know speech is free, but many times it's hurtful. And many times we don't realize how devastating our words can be. So it's important to remember what Moshe did. Moshe issued a harsh ultimatum. God ultimately forgave the Jewish people, but because he spoke in a harsh manner, that was reason for him to be deleted from one parsha in the Torah. Folks, this message is as timeless as ever for us, because in a society of free speech, we're always encouraged to express ourselves. And that is wonderful, but let us remember that our speech should not be painful to others. It should not throw the dagger into someone else, and it should always be positive and uplifting. Have a wonderful Shabbos.